Today in the show, I have my laptop, so we're going to be talking about some of the things that I'm looking forward to in this spring anime season. So in this past year, I've definitely gotten way back into anime, more than I have in quite a few years. So I'm really excited for this spring anime season. I watched so much over winter, didn't really watch as much late winter because most of the shows I was really into ended around December. So spring is a big time for me. Thing I'm most excited for, the second season of My Hero Academia. I was so into the first season of My Hero Academia. Like, it was unreal how much I was into it. I already made a video on it, so definitely go and check that video out if you can. It was probably one of my favourite shows from last year, if not my favourite. I think Magical Girl Raising Project definitely outshined it a little bit overall, but definitely one of my favourite shows from last year. I actually watched it in English before I watched it in Japanese, but I have to say I do prefer the Japanese version because when I was watching it in English, not all the English episodes were finished, so I ended up watching half of it in Japanese and half of it in English, and I just kind of prefer the Japanese characters' voices. I think their acting was slightly better as well. Nothing against the English dub though, I think the English dub was incredibly well done, the acting was really good, it's just, it was so strong in the Japanese version. I'll actually put a link down below to the Funimation website to where you can watch season 1 of My Hero Academia. And the same rule applies to any of the other shows. If that show is on Funimation or Crunchyroll, I'll put a link down below to where you can watch it for yourself. The second season of Attack on Titan. Eren Yeager swore to wipe out every last Titan, but in a battle for his life, he wound up becoming the thing that he hates most. With his new powers, he fights for humanity's freedom, facing the monsters that threaten his home. After a bittersweet victory against the female Titan, Eren finds no time to rest. A horde of Titans is approaching Wall Rose, and the battle for humanity continues. I wasn't actually that into Attack on Titan Season 1. Lots of people were, and if you were, I fully support you. Watch it where I'm not watching it. We can just agree to like different things. But yeah, Attack on Titan Season 1 wasn't really my cup of tea. I guess I'll check this out. Season 2 might be a bit better for me. They spent a long time working on it, so I'll definitely check it out. Sagrada Reset. The novel's story is set in a town called Sakurada, where almost half the population possesses some form of special powers. The story centers on two high school students. Kei Ashai has the ability to perfectly remember anything he sees and hears, while Misora Haruki can turn back or reset time for a maximum of 3 days. There is an extended description, but it's a little bit too long for this video. I'm really looking forward to this one. The artwork looks very peaceful. I can't imagine it being too drama-filled. I would be very surprised if it is drama-filled. If it's not, I'm gonna be happy, and if it is, I'm gonna be happy because it just looks peaceful. I just want to look at this more, and that's honestly why I'm watching it. I'm not expecting too much out of this one because the premise is a little bit loose. It is based off a light novel, and I do tend to lean more towards anime that's based off of light novels than manga. It's not an intentional thing, I just keep noticing that if I like something, originally it was a light novel, which is kind of surprising, but oh well. So I can't wait to see where this one goes. Kabuki Boom. The series revolves around a high school student who loves kabuki so much that it's annoying. Kurogo yearns to perform kabuki as part of a club at his school, but currently his school does not have a kabuki club, so Kurogo sets out to create a kabuki club, and his first order of business is to gather members. This sounds so cosplayable. That's the reason I'm watching it. The cosplay opportunities. I'm looking forward to this one. I don't really know how to comment on the story because it was based off a light novel as well, so I can't have read it before it comes out because it's not like there's many scanlations. I guess I should mention before I continue, Boruto Naruto The Next Generation is coming out. I'll check it out. I watched the final episode of Naruto after not watching a single episode of Naruto for years, so I'll check it out. I'm not expecting much. Movie-wise, there's not much for me this season, but I am looking forward to the Free movie. It's the first part of 3 movies, I think, for Free. It's called Free Timeless Medley, and I'm really looking forward to it as I believe it's focusing on the characters just after Free Eternal Summer, but just before college starts. So I'm really looking forward to it. Overall, that's it from what's on AniChart. I'll include the link down below to AniChart so you can look at the upcoming anime for yourself. Okay guys, that is it for today. So what shows are you looking forward to? Please let me know in the comments down below. Also don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, do all of the social links, and I will see you next time.